He is cruel as the grave, a jealous, envious man, who is a king, who has the power to not even be there, but to blink his eye and kill him. So now David's on the run. But look at this part. Somebody was praying for David. How many of you here because somebody prayed for you, had you on their mind, took the time to pray for you? Now at this point, David, who had the swag, he couldn't think. Sometimes, Brother Roy, we go through some trials like this one right here, and sometimes we can't even think clearly. We don't know what our next step, but my brother, somebody is praying for you. The first person who's praying for you, Sharon, is Jesus Christ himself. He's interceding, saying, God, please give him some strength for this. And there's some other folk praying for you. So David's friend Jonathan was praying for him, and I'm almost through. And so after the prayer, somebody shout after the prayer. How many of you know prayer changes things? How many of you ever been down and out and somebody prayed when you bounced back? David got his swag back. Because Jonathan, who was his intercessor, was praying for him. And the rest of the story, for the sake of time, says that David went on to become this great king, young people, with all his swagoo. There was one thing that came upon his mind. He knew that he had to die. Swag down and all. He knew that he was going to have to die. And so he did the right thing, what a real father should do. If he has a son who's responsible enough to take on and pass the torch. He says, now I'm getting ready to appoint you as the King Solomon. And so now here we see Solomon. Now he really was swagged out, young folk. The Bible said that Solomon was the wisest man there was. But here's the situation. Solomon is born to David and Bathsheba. The text tells us he was very fortunate to come from a father who was a genius type person who was swagged out. You young folk, you better start sitting at the feet of some old school folks, your fathers and your grandfathers and your uncles, and get some knowledge so you can catch that swag from the old school. How many know the old school swag works?
Yes, it
See,
does.
everything that y'all trying to do has already been done. All y'all little outfits that y'all wear, it's already been done. All your little hairstyles you wear, it's already been done. Get some swag from the old school, they can tell you how to really be at the top of your game. I'm closing. So here's Solomon. It was hard on Solomon. He grew up, check this out, in a house where there was so much jealousy and strife. Because how many know you get a bunch of women together? Come on, talk to me. I'm going to preach on this side because everybody else don't want to look at me over here. All his dad and women were together. And he grew up in that foolishness like some of our children have to grow up. Women, mothers, God gonna hold you accountable for allowing your babies to grow up in some of this perversion and this foolishness. Dude beat you upside the head and you still taking it. Woo. He's probably molesting your daughter, but you don't want to believe it. But when she get grown, she gonna turn her back on you because you hurt her. Solomon had grew up in that atmosphere. And so now here's Solomon, who has the holy swag, but he got problems. How many know we real and we have issues? Here's Solomon, he got this holy swag, but he's dealing with this situation of being in a house where his father was a polygamist with many wives. He didn't know who to call mama. Some of y'all got your kids calling your boyfriend Uncle Boo-Boo. Well, who is this? Oh, this Uncle Jonathan. Who's this Uncle Davis? Well, your uncle, you sleep with all your uncles in the bed, mama? And then you slap them.
Tell the truth. Tell the
See,
truth.
Solomon dealt with that stuff.
Tell the truth.
The Bible says that Solomon went on to, as he grew old, 10 minutes and I'm through, as he grew old, he began to reign as king. And the Bible said that he had great riches, young people. You know, all that money you see them on the videos throwing at you that's fake. That y'all want to be like? Solomon didn't have to throw his money. Listen, when you got real swag, all you got to do is just show up on the scene. You show up. Solomon was the man. I've never seen so many broke, swagged out folks with swagoo sauce. Don't have a job. Can't keep a job. But you swagged out.
Off of somebody else's money.
We need to start an old school of swag 101 and teach these young folk how to really be swagged out.
Let's do it.
You go in an interview, you know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need 40 hours, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Well, how you gonna get to work? Well, my baby mama gonna take me. That's not swag. That's
Preach!
You go into an interview, your dress way up here. I want a job. I said, where? Somebody said, way up here. And then you put your picture on Facebook talking about wifey material. No, baby, that's trashy material.
You gotta say it.
But you swag out. But you swag out. A real woman. Somebody said a real woman.
A real woman.
Number one, she's gonna make sure she's an example in front of her babies.
Yes.
And I'm not telling you to get your midnight rendezvous on. But a real woman who got some common sense. I ain't gonna say that.
Now tell the truth. Tell the truth.
You can't come in my doors while my babies are here. Because she's protecting her children.
Come on now.
She's telling her children, I don't want you to be like me. But you got some swag. A real woman to sit down with her daughter and say, baby, come in. You cute and you fine and you looking real good. But if you want to work your swag, don't show all these boys everything you got.
All right now.
See, real swag, only you know how swagged out you are. But this fake swag, you got to show it all out. And then every time you come, they looking for somebody else because they said she done showed it to us all.
All right.
I'm just going to give them a little bit today. I'm just going to wear a little something with a little flavor. And you know what I'm saying? And they're going to be looking. Then the next time you come out, you got another little outfit on. They say, man, she swagged out.
Yes. They like it.
Don't give all your swag up on the first day.
Yes.
Swag.
And every day to a group.
Young ladies, you have got to make these young men think about, man, what type of young lady is she? Make them use their mind to figure you out.
I ain't gonna fool with y'all.
Because
today.
all they want to do, like I used to want to do when I was out there, was just go from woman to woman.
Well,
If she didn't care, I didn't care.
tell the truth.
Because I had the devil swag. I didn't have the holy swag. But now I'm married, I got the holy swag. I can't cheat on God, and I can't cheat on my wife. That's what we're on for. 5 minutes. Solomon, he swagged out, young folk. He the man. Every time he show up on the scene, everybody said, there's King Solomon.
That's King Solomon.
Solomon had so much money, so much wealth. Wealth is not just money, it's wisdom. Because you can be a rich fool with all your swag, and you let one of your friends who say, oh, they got all this swag, I'm going to get them from all their money. Or let one of your children get all your money. Or let your baby daddy and your boyfriend get all your money. But you swagged out. Solomon was known for his swagoo sauce, young folk. But something happened. He had got so big time, he forgot about what God had told him. God had told him, don't hook up with those strange women. Samson thought he was the man with swag. But Bathsheba got him. You better read Proverbs and learn what the strange woman is.
Better.
Men, the Bible says when you first come upon her,
With flattering lips.
it's like a sweet taste in your mouth. It's all good. But he says when she finishes with you, it's like warm, bitter wood that's in your mouth. So Solomon began to mess with these women. And he disobeyed God. He began to marry them. And his main problem, young folk, that helped him lose his swag, he did not have, somebody shout real loud, self-control.
Self-control.
Well, I got to have everyone. Everyone that I see, I got to get with them.
Do it.
You better talk to some of these grown folks. Child support is real.
Yes, yes. Yes, it is.
Y'all don't like it. But I'm at home. This is my home.
I like my child support.
Then after you get rid of your devil swag, young folk, and you cross over and get your holy swag and you want to start doing stuff right, you still got that child support.
Don't make me take you out of here. Sit back and be quiet.
And your wife, even if she's saved, she's a woman. And I hope she's expecting for you to help take care of the house. So all you young fellas who want to go around here and try to hit up every woman that you can, better talk to some of these old folks. They can tell you.
Got some women doing it.
They had you to stop getting your income tax done because you know what's taking. I know folks, they won't even get a job. Where they working right? I don't know. How they living? Well, you know they got about 10 hustle jobs. Because they don't want them to come get their child support, but you swag out. Last thing, and I'm through. I know you're probably wondering, why did we talk about David's swag? Why did we talk about Solomon's swag? Well, the reason, young folk, I let you see them because your grandparents, your parents, your older brothers and your sisters, your pastors, you know, we grew up with a little swag too. But y'all think we crazy. I'm wrapping up. The reason why I let David and Solomon tell you the story, you can go back and listen to that, but y'all don't want to listen to us tell you about all the foolish mistakes that we made when we had the devil swag. There's two people who know everything, God and a fool, and you're not God.
Can't argue with no fool neither.
Can't nobody tell you nothing, young folk.
Tell them.
You don't want to hear nothing? I'm challenging you, young mothers. When these mothers and older women tell you, don't take that baby out like that, they're not trying to be the mama. You don't know nothing about college. Babies are dying because they're catching pneumonia because they weren't wrapped up properly. But you don't want them to tell you nothing.
You don't want to sit at home with them.
But there's going to be a day where you say, I wish.
Everybody else take care of that.
I told you those stories because
You gotta read.
I think you would listen to David and Solomon. See, David and Solomon don't know you. And young folks in this generation, they say everybody is what? Against me.
I hope she don't pull my girl.
You just don't like me. You just don't like my boyfriend.
Woo.
Game recognize what?
Gang.
We know when you're bringing these young fellas and these young girls around what they're about.